Welcome to the Recipe Entertainment Podcast. I am your host, the Red Knight, and today it's Kirby Air Riders Day. Who would have thought out of nowhere? Honestly, this game being the one that had the CGI trailer, this game being the one that didn't have a release date alongside Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Yeah, you could have never told me that this was gonna get revealed first or separately in a 45-minute deep dive direct. Which now I'm sure many feeling like, yo, that means Prime 4 delayed. I don't think that. I just think Prime 4 is going to be thrown in with the Wolves, which I'm afraid of. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be thrown in with the Call of Duties of the world and everything dropping in November, including things like Pokemon on the very console that it's launching on exclusively. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's a whole different conversation. Oh, man, but here we are, Kirby Air Riders Direct. I think this getting its own 45 minutes kind of makes me feel like I don't know, like this is gonna be probably like the biggest racing game on the damn console. And who would have thought that on the console that has a game called Mario Kart World? But it kind of feels like, let me not say biggest. I mean the more intriguing, the more unique, innovative looking racer. That's basically where I'm at with this. So let me make sure volume levels, everything is correct. I don't want to, mess this thing up. I believe. Let me actually listen to the audio of the damn stream. Yeah, everything is good, 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 good. That's G's. That's how good it is. Yeah, man. So we gonna do this. We gonna do this. How much time we got left? Let's see. 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute and counting, ladies and gentlemen. And we're gonna get one of the games that we've been waiting for the release date to get well, you know what, they could do a 45-minute deep dive and not give a release date, but I think we will get a release date here. It would be absolutely insane to do a deep dive and not give a release date right now. I mean, like, literally like the stupidest thing in the world. It's like, for that, don't even do it then. If you ain't ready to commit, then don't even bother. Yeah, but I'm excited. I see you there, Pat Lemon. What up, what up, what up? You in the Patreon. If you could come into the YouTube chat, because that's what I'm looking at right now, that would be even better. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah, we are less than a minute away from seeing Sakurai, Masahiro Sakurai's next game. He hasn't had one since the ultimate video game experience. And he has one now. And it could be the ultimate racing experience. Who knows? Here we go. Let's do this. It's the big curb. And my experience with Kirby Air Ride is basically none at all. Like, I think I played like a race of this game one time. That's it. I really didn't play this game like that on GameCube. Okay. Hopefully you can play with more than Kirby's, right? They'll be like, Waddle Dee, that's it. No Meta Knight? No DDD? He said he started out with, why is making games so hard? Tell me about it, bro. I tried.
早速ですが、なぜカービィのエアライダーという名前に変わったのという質問にお答えしますが、
Oh my god, it looks just like Smash
ラ
Brothers.
イダーが選べるからです。
Now you could choose your rider. Everybody who I named was literally right there. It's funny, so many people gonna be like, man, I'm getting so much Smash vibes from this one. I've always said, y'all know this, who've been, especially y'all listening to this, being patron, y'all know I've always said this, like Smash Brothers is literally a Kirby fighting game where everybody in Nintendo IP is participating. They play like Kirby from control wise and everything. Like, obviously it was HAL Laboratories who made the game with, Iwata and Sakurai. It's crazy how much this shit looks like a GameCube game, and I don't mean that in the way of like, oh, you insulting the game's good. Nah, not even. I mean just it's that era. It reminds me of that era. You know what I mean? Obviously the graphics aren't GameCube. I'm just saying it just reminds me of GameCube era.
前作では番外の2名がいたものの、ライダーは基本的にカービィのみでした。カービィがさまざまなマシンに乗り換えて遊ぶゲーム。今回は各キャラの個性も楽しんでいただきましょう。
So each character got unique traits.
なぜエアライドの新作を私が作ることになったのか。
He's really gonna explain why he making this game. You really don't have to, but sure if you want to.
である高橋さんと当時の春研究所
Wow.
の水原さんにぜひともと強くお願いします。
So they both wanted a new entry in this.
その頃私はスマブラスペシャル
I wish they had requests for a 4-player co-op Star Fox game.
とても手がつけられなかったのですが、マッハで企画書を完成させました。このあたりについては私のチャンネルでご紹介していますので見てやってください。開発担当はバンダイナムコスタジオ、春研究所ではないのですね。私こと空とバンダイナムコスタジオはスマブラ4やスマブラスペシャルと同じタッグということで
Basically the ultimate team. The Smash team. I mean, obviously. I had no inclination that he was in. Oh, you never played a comic book Crunch? Well, now's your chance. It'll probably even come to GameCube on Switch.
マリオカートで良いですね。キャラもののレースでギミックのあるコースを走ったり戦ったりすると。
See, that looks crazy, like the cannon and everything. Like, I never even seen that. Because that wasn't part of, like, the promotional material when it was coming out originally in, like, Nintendo Powers and ads and stuff like that.
何よりファンが知っています。このゲームの訴求点はレースではないと。とりあえずゲーム画面を
The appeal of the game is not the races.
こんな感じです。
Yeah, even the voice dude reminds me of F-Zero. Like, all they need to have is an F-Zero and they'll be super GameCube vibes. Or Star Fox, you know, with a Battle Royale mode preferably. We got land, sea, air, you know what I mean? Multiple land master, on land, on foot. It writes itself.
マシンの走らせ方についてここ大事なのでぜひ覚えてください。さまざまな形状や特徴を持つ乗り物、これがエアライドマシン、略してマシン。
And like that machine, like, well, machine, whatever it is, the second one, I remember from Smash Brothers, what was that? Brawl, right? It wasn't Brawl that made its appearance. Obviously the star, you know, from Kirby games. He's always riding that shit. That's his vehicle. That's the thing that made him survive the great goddamn, you know, Nintendo depression of Smash Brothers Ultimate. He got out of there.
操作はワンボタン。プッシュを使って制御します。
Boost
ボタン
charge.
を押すとマシンが地につき、プッシュしてブレーキ。同時にボタンを押しっぱなしでチャージを行います。ただ、まっすぐ走ってる時にボタンを押してもあまり意味なし。きつめのコーナーがあった時、スティックを真横に倒しながらボタンを押すことで
You got your
さっ
drift.
と地を滑りドリフトします。プッシュし続けることが大事。
Clearly that's multiple routes right there, right?
貯め続けカーブの
Either the cave or go around it.
開放。
That's what it looks like.
ドリフトを兼ねたチャージを繰り返すことで激しく速く進めます。これが基本。
I love the different settings of
電
day.
動しますが、まっすぐ走っているときはボタンもスティック前入力も不要です。
Exactly, comic book crunch, like I've been saying. Get Fox out of the Lost Woods, man. Some of these Nintendo IPs just been wandering around in them Lost Woods for too long.
決められた飛行エリアがあるのでは
Star
なく、ジ
Fox.
ャンプ台を踏み切れば
F-Zero just poked his head out, you know what I mean, with 99, which is nice to see.
スティックを手前に引く。つまり下に
You
入
get
力する
air.
と機種を上げて上に浮かびます。スティックを前に倒すと機種を下げて降下。なので普段走っているとき前に入力し続けないでください。ジャンプ台でいきなり落ちてしまうので、着地は華麗に地面に平行に合わせてください。 ナイス着地でスピードアップ。
You get a boost if you land nice and parallel.
ハンドルを
I like how I'm
切る
seeing
のも
all the different like Kirby enemies as playable characters. Like you had the night dudes right there. That's cool, man.
そして前作はプッシュを司るワンボタンのみで遊べたのですが、今回は残念ながらボタンを一つ追加してしまいました。その方が遊びの幅が広がるので、マシンを落ち着けるプッシュボタンに対してスペシャルボタンと言います。
He said we using one more button, alright?
スペシャルゲージ
Just
があり
one
ます。
more.
これが溜まった時にボタンを押すと
Special.
スペシャル技が発動します。
Oh, the sword came out.
各ライダーごとに個性があって、
You got the hammer to get a boost. So you see in the actual abilities come out. Food to burn them. You know the spicy food always give you the flame on ability. Okay, you get the Meta Knight wings to fly mad fast, and you get the attack. You got this twirl for a shield in front of you. We saw the spicy curry. How many plays you think it is on an actual track? I feel like we're seeing like maybe at most 6. That's it. You literally a snowball, just
カービィだ
getting
けは
big as you roll.
スペシャルがあり、色を選ぶことで使い分けられます。
That's kind of like the chain chomp ability. Only difference is that when they get that ability, they're not instantly mad big just chomping. You know, like so if you close to them when they first get it, you can just move out the way probably. It's the people, you know, in the
スペシャルボタンには
front of the race who's gonna suffer when it turns into that big snowball.
今お話ししたことを含め、各種走行テクニックは教習所で学ぶことができます。
Ah, the
ゲーム
classic
する前にチャレンジしてみるといい
Sakurai
ですね。
wife menu.
全部のチェックを埋めたら、このゲームのテクニックは万全になっているはず。そしてマシンの性能は様々です。
That's literally his ability from Forgotten Land. The giant damn, what is that, a vending machine? Shadow Star. Okay, so that just F-Zero spins around and slices you. Paper Star. I like that one.
速いとか小回りが利くといった基本性能だけではなく、仕様が変わります。
Bulk Star.
ヘビースターはチャージをため、
It's literally a bulky ass
それを
star.
燃料として走ります。
It's a steampunk star. Swerve Star.
走りと止まりしかありません。
Whose house?
プッシュすると止まるので
Swerve Stars.
プッシュして向きを変えて飛び出すという。前回は大きく分けてスタータイプとバイクタイプという2種がありま
Star
した
type and
が、
bike
新
type.
たなタイプが登場します。
We adding some new types in this one. Let's go. Chariot. Okay. They got the horse and carriage.
安定して走れます。
We gonna
それで見る
ride
とかっこいい。
to the top.
プッシュしても
Yo, the tank is crazy because it has like Mario Galaxy gravity style. What do you call them, tank wheels? Look at that shit turn blue and everything. That's crazy.
なぜかキャラ立ち
That might be my favorite one right now. Oh, you saw the mushroom hanging on for dear life? he was hanging on for dear life.
はルールによっては壊れかけること
Like Kirby looked like he chilling on it. You see what I'm saying? Switching arms.
少しスピードアップしている
That mushroom looked like it did not want to be playing this shit.
かもしれませんね。
It was like, dude, I want to be somewhere next to the damn tree. I don't want to be around here.
デデデがかろうじて参加していましたが、
Oh, so you could play as other characters in the first game. Okay. Maybe I remember that. Maybe I didn't. I honestly don't remember. I'm just being 100% serious. Megalore. The spikes is crazy. Gooey. You think you'll see any other IP character in this? At least one? He's like, nah, I ain't gonna start that shit. The minute they see one, they're gonna be like, make it ultimate. I ain't doing this. It's like, I'm not with it at all. Knuckle Joe. Damn. Well, we know who the goddamn... Oh, Susie. We know who the goddamn little Mac of this game is. Goddamn Joe. Oh, so you gotta mix and match. I mean, somebody's gonna find like the perfect combination probably, but Sakurai will update that shit right out the game. As he should. Because the worst thing that could happen in this game is you go online and everybody's playing the same damn character, the same damn machine, because, oh yeah, that's the one. Like, nah, it gotta be. Oh, so Knuckle Joe ain't the only one. Oh, Cappy ain't got a Cappy. That's smart. So you pick the course first, and then you get to pick whatever ride you want. You know, that goes with that course, in your opinion, best, like where you play the best with it. And it gotta work like that online too then. That is the meta of the game. Combo Quincy, he's going with the tank. I want the tank too, but now when you see it's like, oh, because what if you put, I was just about to say like the tank and DD, yo, I was just gonna say that. I swear to everything, I was just gonna say, what if you put the tank in DD, you might be mad slow. You know, all the weight might make you mad fast but hard to control. And then, yo, that's crazy. The minute I was gonna say that, that's crazy. You have to send that message for me to think the tank and DD, and they show the tank and DD at that very fucking moment. That's insane. Let me tell you, this music right here, so good. Kirby got his abilities. It now charges automatically. Oh, you had to beat up your analog stick on GameCube? Damn, poor GameCube controllers. This is why the universe didn't let me have it at the time. It was like, nah. 64 controller was bad enough. That was the flimsiest of the analog sticks, but you know, the first will always be the one where you gotta go through all the problems, the learnings, and everything. Ooh, what's Kirby? Oh, why did I even ask? I was thinking that because I was thinking like, oh, everybody gets to like just whip shit towards them. I guess it got to be right in front of you. I was like, what's Kirby's? Like, yo, he swallowed everything. Oh, into the star. He said, I don't want this ability. I'm using this as a weapon. Just like in the game, that's what makes it fire. Like, I see all of the Kirby gameplay, right? Yo, this character, what the hell is this? Starman is here. Yo, Starman is legendary. Yo, Starman for Smash. Listen, if this guy ain't in it, don't even bother making it, Sakurai, right? Yo, Starman is awesome. Starfy somewhere like, what you mean? I'm right here. Yo, I'm right here. My bad, Starfield. We remember you. We ain't forget.
とりあえず先にエアライド
But
つまり
Starman,
モードについて説明しておきましょう
Starman is Starfield. You know, nah, it gotta be Starfield and Starman. Starfield, like, listen, I'm taking top billing still. Y'all not about to do me dirty. The first shall be last. That vehicle is so good though. This one, like the way it looks. Like I could have imagined a game with just every vehicle looking like that. It's like some Tron shit. So good.
これから一周だけに絞って遊んでみます。人のプレイでは画面用意するかもしれませんから、画面から少し離れたり、画面を小さくするのがおすすめです。海のコース、ダグウォーターを選んでみましょう。キャラモノのレース
Ocean course, wave flow waters.
青い海、白い砂浜、ラテンが流れていたりして、喉からリゾート風味になりがちですが、このカービィのエアライダーはそんなに甘くはないです。
Have us on the beachfront, you heard? Corona with the lemon in it.
海の面行ってみます。
A little bit of salt.
いきなり言われてますけどね。わーすごい。何が起こってんだろう。
The charge is crazy because you have to stop. But I see what he did. He's using the charge to, I guess, slide. But if you hit the walls, this is Starfire. That's a Starfire. F-Zero. Like, when you have, you know, walls that you can't touch or no walls at all. What's that? Oh. Oh, okay. Those walls you can touch. You use it like a vert ring. Got a little bit of boost and all that. Yo! I was half expecting the goddamn Free Willy whale to, you know, pop up. Killer whale. Sonic Adventure style. On that boardwalk. Right now, somewhere Sonic Racing is like, damn, yo, we have to compete with Mario Kart and now this shit too. They're like, thank God those games ain't multi-plat. We don't gotta, you know, compete with them on every platform. But you kinda do. When you think about it. Look at that Smash Brothers ass title screen. It's so clean though. The way they did it all. Obviously Smash is more robust. The characters be there in the background clapping and shit. Which the clapping to me just makes me mad as, you know, one of the clappies. Like, yo, if I'm the loser, I really don't want to be clapping for my operator. Like, what are we doing here? Comic Crunch, you crazy. He said Sakurai just sitting here talking about basically not making another Smash Brothers game while they just show gameplay of this. I'm like, shit, this looks like Smash Brothers to me. Smash Brothers Racer. Now this looks amazing though. You saw the crystals being made right there, so that might be a very dynamic track. Every time slightly different. If those crystals just form randomly, they probably don't, but still, it's cool. Oh, you can just chop through a lot of them too. See, that's the thing. There's levels to this. Jesus Christ, that was insane. Okay, he said Mario Kart ain't gonna be the only one with the beautiful goddamn sunsets and sunrises and, you know, very beautiful looking. Oh my God, that looked beautiful. That's all I can say. That looked beautiful. It's crazy because it's really, it does look like a very modern, in the best ways, GameCube game. Hey, in between this and having actually a Pokemon game coming out that looks like a GameCube game, yo, the vibes. No, I'm just playing. Yo, oh man. Oh man, I got jokes this morning, ladies and gents. I'm gonna be at the Apollo Theater on Finish. Hey, it is a dream to goddamn rub that damn, you know, Apollo Theater, piece of damn, what is it, piece of tree, yo. That's what it is, basically. What you call that shit, like bark? I don't even know what you call those. But yeah, man, legends came through there. Slick Star. It's just 3 little pearls spinning around. Going down the water. Huh, that's crazy. Oh! Rex Wheelie. Yeah, just throw Dylan Rolling Western in here, like the Dylan Mobile. Battle Cherry. Okay, that's Bowser shit. Look at that. That's the representative of Bowser. Every goddamn, you know, Bokoblin, Ganon. That's for all of those guys in the Nintendo game. You know? K rules of the world and all that. Look at this guy. DDD on the crystal one. Like, you literally fighting. Like, this is closer to Road Rash than anything else. Like, y'all really fighting while you racing. You got moves, abilities. This game is crazy deep. Like, in no world is this game gonna reach the mass appeal. Well, let me not say in no world. It's anything's possible. But the mass appeal of something like yo, look at the glow up in graphics. But it's a vibe. You see what I'm saying? Like the city to this. Like, you can see Pilot Wings right there a little bit in that little city space from like 64. It just has very classical Nintendo, that era to me. 64, GameCube, which I love. Look, it's a Smash Brothers level. He playing games. It's a Smash Brothers stage. Yo, Smash Brothers fans right now is tweaking. They mad. Like, yo, I wish it was another Smash. This show ain't helping. This show is not helping. Hey, today we also doing opening night live reaction, so make sure you come through for that. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the next day too. We got a future game show. Come through for that. It's gonna be a lot. It's one of them weeks. And then there's the Xbox shows that literally gonna be earlier than this, 8 o'clock. You know, in Germany, so the time difference is crazy. But yeah, they're gonna be doing their thing too. You know, gameplay and stuff like that. Here's an overview how City Trial works. I see people walking around. Power ups, drive around. Oh, mini games. Okay, battle modes and all that. It's robust. Multiplayer. 4 people could play. Split screen. I'm sure that'll still be there. But now you got Switch, so you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. God dang, 16. Oh, those circles gotta turn into faces, right? Again, those faces, the camera, Switch 2, Star Fox, 4 players. Come on now. Come on now. It writes itself. That's what I said in Star Fox. He had the firework, yo. You know the firework ability. But if you play Kirby, everything you see and you know. You may not know the names, but you done, well, you done swallowed it probably multiple occasions. I Comic book run, yo. He said Pokemon Legends going straight to GameCube on Switch on. Yo, you crazy, man. We got jokes. Nah, but for real, I watched the trailer of the 4-player battles, and I thought that looked cool as hell. Because everybody's just like, I'm like, yo, can you just choose to like just jump one person? Like the other 3 people. But you know what? Let's take him out like a 4-way wrestling match when they just, beat up the one big guy. Because it's like, yo, might as well take him out first. So, yo, if you could do that in Pokemon, that's going to be crazy. And what's to keep everyone from doing that once they see somebody pull up with a goddamn level 100 Charizard or something? They going to be like, you know what? Or legendary, you know what I mean? Like level 100. They gonna be like, nah, I ain't dealing with this shit. Get him. So a lot of power-ups, clearly. Come on, anybody looking at this who played Sakurai games? Because this is like the only Sakurai game I literally never played. Like everything, Meteos, everything I play, except this game. Right, like that. I'm telling you, I don't remember. I don't know who rented this or what, but I know this game was not in my crib. Like, but I know I played like a race or 2, but really don't remember it like that. And but anybody who played, Sakurai games is gonna look at all these little abilities you running around, grabbing in the city, and then be like, oh snap, it's Kid Icarus Uprising, like. It's all the little badges and shit you used to be able to equip to go into the online matches. Crazy, buffed up and all of that. Like, that's what this just is. It's like he threw all of his love, like this is a love letter to all of the games he made. He just threw a little bit of everything in it. It's basically what I'm trying to say. Like, that's so cool, though. They're gonna have to film Sonic early. If this comes out in September, they're gonna start filming the movie. The game, it's a wrap, man. That's crazy if they come out right around the same time. I hope not though, because Sonic looks great. I think Sonic, but I don't know if these games. I mean, they're racing games at the end of the day, and people just got Mario Kart. How many races do you think people are gonna buy in one single year, right? I really don't want them to step on each other's toes, though. At all. I want everybody to win, you know what I mean? Because Sonic genuinely looks like it's doing this thing, too. It looked like it took a lot from its own games, and then took a lot from, the biggest card game of the last 10 years. And is doing something special with that. And I think that with a lot of people now, you hearing all the talk of people being disappointed, oh yeah, I don't even play Mario Kart World no more. That game might even have a chance to get those fans, to actually jump on that game, enjoy that game more, and be on that, That game might have Ninja Turtles in it. Avatar Last Airbender characters in it. So the roster's already fire. Then you include, whoever the hell else will pop up from the Nickelodeon roster. Here we go, the other Pokemon. I swear Kirby characters are all Pokemon before Pokemon. Look, that's Ho-Oh right there. You got boss fights. This is people's Diddy Kong Racing. Oh snap, Majora's Mask. Moon just crashed into the world. I'm telling you, 64 GameCube vibes is heavy right now. And again, I say that in the most positive way. It's not like joking on the graphics. It is part of it, like obviously the blocky city, but come on, this looks awesome. Like, that's crazy. The abilities are mad big. Oh boy, this is Bowser's Fury. I just say that because I was playing it the other day. Might have been yesterday, actually. ところでパワーアップはあるだけ取れば良いというわけではありません。競技種によっては操作しにくくならない程度に抑えた方が良い場合もあるので、マシンと合わせて目指す。What? Okay, Sakura, this is gonna be somebody who's gonna get so nice. They're gonna just be collecting everything at random and know how to control the game. There's always gonna be that gamer out there. There's always that one. Somebody gonna claim they hacking, but they not. They just really damn good at the damn game. Launch off a jump pad, fly as far as you can. Just to put a version of Monkey Target in this, and we'd be golden right now. I mean, the wall, the ability is kind of like that, but not really, because it was, I mean, right in front of you, a giant wall. Monkey Target was also about getting to the target, reaching the target, and then landing in a good spot to earn even more points. Look at the battle mode. Listen, running the animations is hard, you heard? So, you know, 3D Smash Brothers like this would probably be difficult, like fighting and running around, because it's like, yeah, you got to give running animations to everybody. But something like this, look at all the different game modes you could do. That's the Derby. That's the... Oh, skydive. Here we go. Yeah, there you go. It's like Monkey Target. There you go. He's thought of everything, because I thought of this, man. I'm like, you had to think of it instantly. Like, it was right there. How could you miss it? Gourmet race. You just said don't eat everything. Now you made a mode where you eat everything. I'm going to play the other mode, and then I'm going to want to pick up everything. You know what I mean? Like, that's so sick, though. I knew that it was going to have a lot of modes once they said 45-minute direct. I said, oh, okay, it's going to be robust like Smash Brothers. And it is. It's clearly worth every penny it's going to cost, because there's a lot of content. Some video games have 100 players competing with each other. The stadiums are random. Okay, so there is a mode where you go into a stage before you pick your loader. I see what he's saying. Egg glider, gourmet race, duster derby, and target fly. スタジアムの傾向はばらつくようにしています。成長結果などによりおすすめマークがついているので、迷ったらここに入りましょう。16人の参加者は同じく提示された4つのスタジアムのどこかに入ることができますが、どこに誰が入ったのかはスタートするまでわからず、 If you ask me, like, 駆け引きが始まっています。 This game, dare I say, and this is with no hands-on experience, I'm saying looks like it's more feature ready at launch, I would say, than Mario Kart World. Is that a fair assessment to make? ではシティトライアルを CP 相手にワンプレイしてみましょう。 CP を11人で12人戦 This right here is the best announcement of the whole show. Like, the GameCube everness of it all. I know I've been saying that a lot, but it's that right there. That you have bots, you have AI opponents. So that means this game doesn't depend on the online connection to be played and had fun with. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be able to play this forever because it has bots and stuff like that. It ain't about, oh, you turn the servers off, so now I can't experience the game anymore. Nah, you still could. It's no different from a Time Splitters or a Perfect Dark. You know what I mean? Like, you need friends to enjoy GoldenEye multiplayer. You ain't got no friends, no extra 64 controllers, you can't play GoldenEye. You know what I mean? But Perfect Dark was forever. And then things like Time Splitters was forever. Games used to have bots, man. It was cool. And then somewhere along the lines, people just got comfortable allowing developers to just cut that feature that gives those games forever lives. You know what I'm saying? And I love when I see it. A new multiplayer game get announced, and it has computers for you to play against, like Mario Kart, like Smash Brothers.
なかなか浮いてしまうので、まあまあ邪魔な時ありますけど、良いことも悪いことも起こるのがイベントなので、そしてこれはゴルボーを投げるとポン、自分の邪魔してどうするんだっていう感じですけど、こういうところ通るとスカイヤが空を浮く島ということがよくわかりますね。ついでに
There's so many different routes.
環状線も紹介しておきますけれども、駅をつなぐ環状線がこうやってあるんですね。外側を回っています。そして横の方に入力をしておくと、
Bro, say whatever you want.
赤い線が
Sonic made the grind rail
というような要素
normalized. that was all Sonic.
珍しい。お、と言ってる間にデスマッ
Well, you can give Tony Hawk some credit too, but
ウィングスターだとめちゃくちゃ不利だから、ここはワゴンスターに乗り換えておきますね。まあワゴンでもよくはないけど、ウィングよりはいい。そしてデスマッチはこの中に入場してきた人たちで戦い合うわけ
also
です
people jumped into the match.
相手を倒した時の報酬と、自分の順位による報酬の2つがあります。まあだからとにかく稼ぐためには
Like just seeing CPU there is cool. Like that was normal in every game. Bomberman, anything you played basically back then. Because a lot of the times, you know, come on, consoles didn't even have, you know, four controller slots. So you needed adapters on PlayStation and shit like that. And even NES back then. You know, SNES and all that. Like,
うわー、これ儲かりすぎではとどめ
so having that co-op was essential.
強いんじゃないの。
It's crazy how much this is, you know, Kid Icarus vibes.
儲かったおかげでだいぶスピードも速くなってまいりました。
Trust me, he made Kid Icarus. He know running animations. Then he's like, if I do Smash Brothers 3D, I gotta make running animations for everybody. Bowser to Mario to Kirby to. He's like, yo, all these characters run different. You see the way Donkey Kong run? Like, I gotta do that. Like, nah, that's crazy. And then you gotta put the fighting animation into it.
火山の中
It's not the same like Kid Icarus or this.
ここ闘技場ですね。だいぶ上に何かぶつかったけれども、とりあえず今のは気にしないでおこう。
Nah, don't ignore it. What's up there? It's a whole nother damn level. You could be up there playing.
身の振り方を考えなければいけないです。身の振り方ってのはどういう
They got
こと
Sky
を
Islands.
想定してどういうマシンに乗るかってことですね。
Uh-oh.
ゴルドが降ってきて
Goldo is falling from the sky.
なんだろうこの悪夢のような光景は。でも自分は飛べるからね、みんな頑張って。ああ、こんなに
Yo,
ゲーム。
he really doing the damn Smash thing right now. Oh, look at the island up there. Got a
支配
tree.
されるっていうゲームってあんまないですよね。あ、そうだ、一つくれておくと、これもちょっと今スペシャル使っちゃいましたけど、
Defeated CPU8.
降りられるけどアイテムはその時拾えないですね。だから降ろされたりとか、降りたりしたらすぐに、マシンを乗り換えたり
This
す
dude
る。
really had Kirby get off the damn vehicle and run around. He's like, what you talking about walking? I'm making walking animations and all that. I'm like, yeah, that's different than doing it for like 100 characters.
こういうことにしようかな。
Throwing Bayonetta, Snake, Simon Belmont.
5秒ぐらい。
But I'm still saying, say like, this is a crazy style of game. Like, the movement, the level design, the contents within the game. It's like multiple games in one. It's a lot when you look at it. It's actually like, this 45 minutes is a lot to take in.
重たさも上がってるので、反面防御力とかも少しずつ上がってきて、だから何でもいけるな。何でもいける中でこういうのが出てきましたけど、やっぱりおすすめに準ずるべきかなというわけで。
I was about to say, do Target Flight. Thank God he picked it. I want to see if it's like how controlled is it, or does this feel like a Monkey Target? If you don't know what Monkey Target is, Monkey Ball. It was a mode of Monkey Ball on the
よ
GameCube.
り高い得点を取った人が勝ちという。
Going from the helmet and got it. That looks way more easy. I think the other mode, the falling down one, is more,
100にはシャッターがついていまして、そのシャッターのタイミングによっては
Monkey target, like
全然
basically.
狙っても取れないということがあるので注意が必要ですね。
Dark son, what up, what up, what up? My bad. I'm staring at the screen right now. It's so much damn information.
また客を狙う
No release date yet. I'm guessing they're gonna save that for the end.
危ない
Or maybe they'll just post it tomorrow on the Nintendo Today app and everybody wonder why I wasn't in the direct or something. No, I think we will get a release date. We have to. This is the super duper duper deep dive on this game. I feel like this game is coming out tomorrow. They're gonna be like, yeah, and the release is next week.
はい、お疲れ様でした。ナックルジョーが、ライトスターに乗ってますね。これは、スタジアムに入る前にマシンが壊されてたりなかったりするとライトスターに戻されちゃうということになるので気をつけましょうということで、このゲーム面白いな。シティトライアルでした。
Oh, Combo Crunch said that PS2 4-player adapter was the size of a PS2. It was. Those adapters were crazy at the time. I'm like, damn. 33. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. The boost, not the sword. You see the item right there.
空きが出たら自動的に戻ってきます。ただし使いかけの状態で戻るのでご注意。半分に使っていたら
I love the little circle Kirby peeking out the, you know, your little speedometer right there. Because it reminds me of like Canvas Curse.
たまにスタジアムが16人全員で一つに統一されることもあります。前作と同じルールということになりますが、この場合スタジアム選択はなしです。コース開始前に予告がある場合と
You said how's it gonna be 45 minutes and you feel like you could watch 30 more? Skydive, dive quick and boost in the aim, yeah, see?
そのスタジアムに有利そうなマシンはみんな欲しがりますから、それも駆け引き。フィールド時
So like the paper machines, but I'm like, shouldn't the tank like just straight up just tank and something just fall all the weight, make it go faster than everything else? Even the paper ones.
なお、一つのスタジアムには8人まで入場できます。人気が集中して同じスタジアムに8人以上が入ると自動的に2組に仕分けられます。そこで疑問が、たまたま1人だけのスタジアムになったらどうなるのでしょう。
Nobody around?
あなたに敵はいなかった。大勝利です。一応その後、その時のライバルたちの性能を持った CP と遊ぶこともできます。これに勝っても負けても優勝になりますけれども、オンラインで誰かと遊んでいる場合、自身が終わったらさっさと次のセッションにつなぐのはエアライドと同じです。好きなだけ遊んでやってください。
So it's basically like a really like just a gameplay lobby. Not that way. It's actually cool. It's better to do that than just be stuck on the loading screen or watching others play because you pick, you know, something they didn't.
ランダムにもできますのでルールをいじってみてください。スタジアムは同じ種類でもバリエーションがある場合があります。
Yo, some of these levels, man, like I did not expect these art styles.
ファンに長年愛されたシティトライアル。ここに来て新作を遊べるように。
This game looked like it'd been in development for 10 years.
ぜひお楽しみください。
Content-wise, like it's just insane. You can't see a racing game without the mention of Horizons.
少し流れていましたが、今回メインテーマがあります。マシンと共にある喜びをストレートに歌った歌です。いくつかのコースの曲とともに任天堂ミュージックでこの後すぐに
Okay, they're gonna put some of the soundtrack up already. That's the most Samus we gonna see this month.
単なるコミカルレースゲームではないことは伝わりましたでしょうか。元のゲームは20年以上前のものですが、古さを感じさせず
Yeah, but that game that came out 20 years ago may as well not even be considered the predecessor to this game at this point. This new game is so far from that. It feels like there was a bunch of other entries that led up to this. You know, like games usually upgrade. Like if you go from the original Call of Duty up to right now, it's like, yo, that leap is crazy. That's what this game feels like. But there was nothing in between. Shit is crazy. And you can't really say like, oh, this game live and breathe, like, and like based off of its online mode, because it has everything for you to play the game and have fun offline. Uh-oh. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself. Oh man, he's doing it to himself. Whoa. Who the hell was that? Darth Knight? November 20th. So not even next month. November 20th. November the 20th. That's crazy. I thought it would be soon. All right, let me put something up on this real quick so that we're not sitting here looking at the screen. Yo. What does that mean for Prime? Ah! Yeah! What the hell? Like, nah. I mean, Prime could be October. I say I don't want Metroid Prime to come out in November. If you coming out in November, just push that shit back. Like, I don't want you coming out around Pokemon. I don't want you coming out around Call of Duty. I don't want you coming around none of that stuff. And it's like, damn, wow, man, you don't got no faith in it? Do you? Like, keep it 1,000. Do you? Like, you wanted to do its best, put it in a position to do its best. Is just the way I feel, you know? That's just me, if you ask me. Comic Book says September. September what? September Prime 4? Yo, that's crazy. That was a very, very, very dense show. Like, and by dense I mean that was a lot to take in. Now, what, in about 3 hours, I'm gonna be back with opening night live. You think Metroid is September? I was thinking Metroid was gonna be this month. If it's September, when does it get shown? I got the poll up right now. We could talk about it right now. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let me actually look at that right now. I mean, not many people voted on it, but still, let's see what the actual vote count is. Because, yo, I asked, will Prime 4 be at opening night live today? And 67% said yes, 33% said no. And that to me just says it ain't happening. we're all in agreement. Even the yeses, I'm like, yeah. I think we just wish it would. I feel like Prime is the perfect game. It's the prime example of a game that Nintendo can put in the show that is something like the Game Awards or Opening Night Live or Summer Game Fest. It's like, yeah, if you're gonna do a dedicated direct for that game, that's cool too. That doesn't take away from the fact that you could put a trailer with a release day out. And then at the end of the trailer at Opening Night Live, you could say and stay tuned for a Nintendo Direct more on and give a date. August 30th. Like, I don't care. And everybody will be like, "Yay, that's awesome!" And more eyes would be like on that game than would be in just a solo Metroid Direct, because that's only going to appeal to, for the most part at this point, Metroid fans. As you can see, like, the casual audience is weird, man, with Metroid. Like, yo, you could sell them a $40 loved game that's always talked about, like Ocarina of Time and Mario 64, in the same breath with Legends, and they just won't show up and play it. Like, they won't buy it. Like, that's crazy. So that's why I say, like, Metroid needs everything, every like every little thing done right, everything it can get when it comes to, like, to support and stuff like that. I'm just saying. This gameplay, actually, I just seeing right now, is from literally the last time I played last night. I decided to play this. I rarely ever play solo. I just jumped on, and I went into a solo match. So I was like, let me capture, see what happens. But yeah, Prime 4 now is the one everybody's eyes and attention is gonna turn to. Does it get delayed? Does it actually come out? Who knows? But now we just gotta wait and see. Now we just gotta wait and see. Yo, this is crazy, because if you would have told me to guess, like, yeah, I would have guessed that the game that we saw gameplay of would be the game that we would see more of before the game that we only got a CG trailer for. Which goes to show you that that game, Kirby Air Riders, did not need a CG trailer back when it was revealed. That was a choice. This is not like, oh, yo, we making a CG trailer so that, we could get developers to come to the studio to work on this game. This is what we doing now. Here's the CG trailer. Blade, or something along those lines. You know what I mean? You see the big, let's just say the AAA studios dudes always doing stuff like that, and that wasn't, while it felt like that. So what Nintendo was doing with Kirby, that was not the case. Namco did the damn thing. They were, you know, ready to go. They could have showed this whole thing off, but that was just a choice. Yeah, I think it was a good choice, because it let people, think, oh, Kirby, like, da da da. It let expectations get real low, and I think they exceeded those expectations easily. Anybody saying otherwise is like, come on. You can say you're not interested in the game, whatever, that's fine. But what you can't say is that that game is lacking. That game got more content than a lot of games, and a lot of that content is going to be accessible forever, because they actually have bots, something that most games don't now. So a lot of the games that you love, that you play, that are online, yeah, what happens if the service gets shut down? I'm just wondering. That game is one that will still be, viable and playable. Yeah, we getting down to the wire right here. Listen, sometimes being outside can get you caught up when the storm is like this, but sometimes being inside can get you caught up. And he got caught up clearly inside. But I've had that happen to me, like, outdoors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it happened. It probably happened in this actual. I could have sworn that happened to me yesterday. I probably caught that in this gameplay. But yeah, it happens, especially in Blitz a lot, because Blitz is crazy. When that storm is closing, it's closing. And in the end game, if you in it, there ain't no surviving it. Like, at all. Let me jump ahead real quick. All the vibes. Dragon Drive has bots. That's good. That's real good. Like, shit. I feel like that's the least you can do, especially if your game ain't like a massive game, like a Fortnite or something like that. Well, I get it. Like Fortnite bots is like how. I mean, Fortnite does has bots in the actual games and stuff like that, computers, but like keep it like let's say they would like to shut down Fortnite, which come on, that ain't happening. But they like, oh, how we gonna make an offline mode for that? Like the crew, right? The crew 2. That's a game that was all online. Amazing game, but all online. Everything about it basically. And that team, they ain't have to. They on motorsport right now. They moved on from the crew 2. But they made sure to make the crew 2 when they were gonna turn that off to make the game basically all accessible offline, which is amazing. You know what I'm saying? As a person who owns that game in multiple storefronts, that's awesome. I got that on PC and Xbox. So yeah, that's cool. And it makes me excited for investing in that developer's future games. Hopefully they have a future and have games. Because that's a talented ass studio. Like, listen, the steering wheel in that game when you got the first person camera on blows out for us because you got actually like the hands actually move like a steering wheel, like a hand actually does on the steering wheel. You know what I mean? Versus Forza where you have that little fake range of motion. You get the rail arms going over the other arm. Turning the steering wheel, and it's not like it's 1-to-1 perfection real, but it just looks cooler. So in that, I think it's cool. They do their thing. I think that's the only competitor really to Forza, and I think that's been the case already for the last decade. And I know some people will have issues with that statement, but that's just me. I'm just saying. Oh yeah, I see most of I could basically say I seen Superman. I don't really care to see the whole thing because I just find it corny. But yeah, I've seen enough. That's all I'll say. Look, there's some people who like the IP seeped in nostalgia, right? There's people always gonna say Ocarina of Time, Ocarina of Time, and then there's gonna be some people gonna be like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. There's gonna be some people gonna be like Mario Odyssey is way better than Mario 64, and the shit ain't even close. And there's gonna be some people gonna be like Mario 64, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? And to me, I don't care for the old shit, and I think audience have also showed that they don't care for the old shit. Seeing that as well, the more modern take on Superman was way more successful than the bring back the tights and the thang. Like I'm just over that shit. Like I just felt like I'm an actual Superman fan who was happy. Listen, I know enough. Look, I'm a hardcore enough Superman fan to know that the character was fucking corny with general audiences for years. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, you got to watch Superman the animated series to actually see what the character's like. And then you would get these DC animated movies that would be stories from the comic books where Superman ain't Christopher Reeve, that thing. And general audience don't know that guy. So when they see Superman be that guy who he's been, they freak out. They go crazy. And they go, no, I just want that same thing I know over and over and over and over again. I want him to be soft. I need him to save cats and squirrels. Screw saving the world and humans, cats and squirrels, hope. Like all of that stuff is supposed to be there. It ain't like the shit beating you over the head is whack to me. Like it's just whack. So I just look at that as just like, yeah, cool. I get that that's somebody's favorite interpretation of the Man of Steel. That's cool. But for me, it's corny. And I think the movie looks ugly as hell. I thought that movie was filmed ugly. Everything about it was ugly. The cuts, the CG, all of it. I thought it was just whack top to bottom. And that's my reviews. For those who wanted to know. The egregious shit that they do there too is more egregious than anything in Man of Steel. Oh, but he snapped his neck. Yeah, but Superman was basically sent here to straight up violate everything and turn this world into Krypton. He's like, yo, what? I mean, that's y'all guy though. It's not my guy. That's y'all guy. The minute that I saw Superman in Fortnite, I was a damn. They gonna give me this whack ass character model with this whack ass suit. All right. and and then when I saw that they had the actual comic book Superman, I was like, oh, thank God. I could still play with the Superman. But I also didn't like the Batman. The Batman was whack as fuck too. It was Batman Begins whacker edition. Like, yo, who's this shit for? You consume everything Batman. Like, this is what you still want? Like, I don't want, like, I've been watching Batman since I was born. First movie I've ever seen in theater was Batman 1989. You heard? As a little baby, like, bro, I don't want to, the same thing, like, you know what, it was even more atrocious? I don't even want to be going in, but I'm just going, just because. You know what's even more atrocious? Dudes be like, yeah, I don't want an origin story. Cool. The opening to this movie was whack as fuck, though. and you look at that to the opening of, well, the soundtrack alone eats the movie alive, but you look at the opening of Man of Steel and it's like, yeah, I'd rather that, tell me that again, than start with Superman screaming, ah, son, and then getting off. Yeah, I'm gonna get off at 80% because, you know, I just got my ass whooped. So what makes sense to do is to not fully charge, even though I'm right here and could just finish up. I'm just like, this guy, this the guy? I'm gonna fly over this person. I don't even see this person coming to my crib. I'm too focused on I just got my ass whooped, so I'm flying. I can't hear her talking, nothing. I mean, this y'all guy? This dude been Superman 3 years. His senses ain't even on point like that. That's crazy. Your man Clark heard his mom's getting yoked up on the farm. It's probably because he was trained on the farm. Like, I just laugh, man. Like, yeah, but yeah, the Batman was mad corny to me. Oh my God. I sat there like, I hated everything about it. I hated the trailers. I was like, this shit look corny as hell. And then when the movie actually came out, I was like, dead ass. People say, oh, the chase sequence was so good. I was like, bro, it cut to the car, 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 cut to the car. Nothing was actually happening. Like, this was good. He's driving on rooftops. That was good, bro. Like, are you serious? Like, yo, is this what y'all wanted? That was better than the car chasing BVS. Oh, but he was slaughtering everything in it. God forbid. God forbid there's an interpretation that you ain't comfortable with. No, it should only be this version. Oh, but I also thought the Joker was whack too. And I said the Joker was so whack. Most people who watch that movie, if they, I'm almost certain they just like me. They thought this movie was ass. Everybody said it's the greatest cinema. I'm sure they watched this and was like, this shit is trash. And I want them to make a sequel so bad. So when it flopped, I'm justified, and they did, and it flopped, and I feel justified because that movie was garbage. Oh, but look at him coming down the staircase. Fuck them staircase. Like, well, I'm from New York, so those staircases mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? Seen them a million times. Like, bruh. Oh, but look at the portrayal. What? What? What portrayal? Like, y'all be gassing shit. Like, I was like, this shit is whack. But again, whatever. Like, what? Listen, with all these things, because it's like, yo, bro, like, everything DC I've consumed forever. I basically stopped around, I don't know, 2016, and everything that I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna be it. It ain't it. Did the Batman make more money than BVS? No. Did it make more money than Dark Knight Rises? No. The Dark Knight? No. Did Superman make more than Man of Steel? No. Did it come close? No. And when you count inflation, nowhere near. Like, and it's like, so what is this telling you? That all that talk on the internet, oh, yeah, real DC fans is eating. Eating what? Mediocrity. Your audience dip. You spit in your audience face so many times and you thought they were just gonna be cool. Oh yeah, this is what happens to me. This is the choking point. It looks like I'm gonna win, right? But I'm not. Spoilers. So yeah, for me, it's just like, yo, it's just whack. Like I don't like for me personally, and it's not even like, oh, yo, like you don't like fun and stuff. Like absolutely not. That's not the case at all. Like I love fun. Like I'm saying, but I don't need my Superman to have a dog in the movie, in a live action movie. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear like the first thing I see Superman doing in the movie is crying like a bitch, because the dog is hitting him. Like you screaming like that. Oh yeah, we set in the tone so you know what this is. I'm like, yeah, that's for them. That's not for me. But yeah, let me switch out this gameplay real quick. I think I had some actually from the other day when me, Dark Sun, yeah. I think I do. Let me see if I could. It might be this one. It might be this one. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, this season is cool. I love the Halo. I like everything they got. They got that girl with the remote controller. She's a gamer girl, but then she's controlling her actual arms. So when she does her emotes and everything, she's just there with the controller, but she's doing the emotes, so she looks mad cool. I don't got it yet, but I can't wait to get that character. Like put it like this: like I can't just like look. I'm from the school of Nintendo, where it's like you don't get attached to art style, you don't get attached to character shit, even the interpretation of the character, but like fully, like yeah, it's always gonna be that character, but they're gonna probably be tweaks even in his whole essence. So it's like art style, gameplay, character changes. That's something that I am accustomed to. While audiences will be like, Mario 64 all day, Ocarina of Time all day, and Nintendo was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do whatever I want. I'm gonna do whatever you don't even know you want. And then they took everything that they made and took it to new heights, while a percentage of the audience stood there crying. Everything that's IP based is gonna have that. People always gonna ride the beginning. It's like you look at people with relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like you speaking to somebody who about to be 20 years in one. Like people be in relationships for a year or two, loving the beginning. Once they get to year three and shit start getting real, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like, oh, now is the part where you actually got to work at the relationship and to keeping the flame and all of that bullshit alive. And it's like, yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I just wanted the beginning, the beginning, the beginning, the beginning, the beginning, the beginning. It's all right. Now you fucking 88 years old, still playing with beginners. That shit ain't fun, bro. At some point, I'm gonna want somebody to wipe my ass when I'm old. You heard? You help me change my diapers and shit. Like at the end of the day, dude, like, damn, bro. Oh, you man, you just want a mother. I mean, nah, not 100%, but also you're not wrong, ladies. You know what I mean? Like, and I think you would want a daddy at some point too. You know what I mean? Like, not even a daddy. Daddy is too sexy. A father. You know what I mean? Like what that mean? Somebody to change your goddamn pampers. Somebody to rock with you. You know when shit is not up no more. You know what I mean? And that goes for men too. When they shit can't get up, your shit sagging. It's all the same, baby. It's love. You know what I mean? It's the adventure. But people don't want to go on that shit. And you change throughout that. Everything changes. You might have hair at one point, then you might lose hair. You know what I'm saying? You might be fat, then you go skinny. Skinny, then fat. You change. You might be able to walk, not walk. Whatever. Yo, that's life. And I like that part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I do. I like that it got an ending and all that. People don't. I'm cool with it. You know what I'm saying? Because well, when your shit been hard for so long, you like, you know what? One day I'm gonna get to relax. Like, nah, I ain't even trying to get deep with it, but it's true. Like, I grew up loving these things. You understand what I'm saying? It's like I like seeing it change. So when you get when the audience gets his way and cries and cries and cries, and I'm like, all right, y'all cried. Y'all cried, y'all cried. Y'all try to label everybody else a DC fan who is a DC fan of these characters beyond into, oh, you just Snyder bots. All right, y'all doing this. I'm gonna let y'all rock. I ain't gonna say nothing. You do what you do. Then what y'all get is what y'all claim y'all want. Everything was there. You got the dog, you got the saving the cats in the trees, the hugging the little girl save all up in the ads, the tights, everything you asked for. And nobody showed up like that. What happened? Now a million excuses come up. Where are these excuses for Minecraft? Avatar. You understand what I'm saying? Like, oh no, but look, Marvel thing. Like Marvel ain't coming at you with Spider-Man. They coming at you with Fantastic Four, who just had multiple attempts and flops. They coming at you with Captain America, who ain't the white guy. You understand what I'm saying? They coming at you with the new Avengers. They ain't the guys. You know what I mean? Oh, and it's led by a woman too. Came out with a movie led by three women. You know what I'm saying? Which for mad people, oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. But again, you could say whatever you want. Those were all things that you could put asterisks on all of them. Like, yeah, it's the new Avengers. Nobody cared about that. Oh, people was already hating on the passing of the torch of Captain America. Now he got his own movie. Blah, blah, like I'm just keeping it real. Like you gotta, and then the climate of this country right now, a dude in the American flag who ain't one. Oh my God! Like listen, and then it's like you got Superman, Boy Scout guy, the guy. This is the Spider Man. You understand, of DC, and these are your results. And then on top of that, it's just funny to me. Like people be like, "Yo, I know, like you started me, right?" Like they be like, "Yo, oh nah, they rushed in, they did this, that, this, that." Like you got a Superman movie that was Superman starring Superman, Clark Kent, Superman. Oh, but you didn't get Clark Kent. Why? Because he wasn't stumbling, bumbling idiot at the Daily Planet. So what was the whole first hour of Man of Steel? Oh no, but that wasn't cool. But not throwing Mr. Terrific and the Justice Gang and da da da. Like and yeah, this is cool, you know, because it's the full DC is like. But I thought y'all wanted Superman. I thought y'all wanted things to go slow, build out every character. Do what Marvel did. What happened? Like now it's like, oh, it's all good, it's all great. Like, bro, this movie looks as ugly as The Flash did. Audience is gonna respond accordingly. They think like, oh, not the audience, they're gonna show up. DC eating. All right, your words, not mine. Results, my words, not yours. So I don't know. It's all good. And then yeah, we're gonna make a super family movie. Oh boy, here we go. Like to me, I'm gonna be real. Like you see the Superman show that aired on CW. I didn't watch that shit either. Like I don't like Superman. Oh, family man, Superman. Like I think it's corny. You know what I'm saying? Like I like Superman that has Kara that exists and the damn Superboy that exists. The lab rat. That is an intriguing story. You know what I mean? I think that's good. And look, that could exist in this universe, but now you got this one, then you got the one he just fought, and then like, oh, there's just clones everywhere. Yay! Like it just dilutes the whole super thing. It's like, man, you could just bring Krypton back. I mean, Lex Luthor, just holler at him, he got you. You could have babies and all that, like all kinds. Just. But anyway, like I just prefer that. I just think it's better that way, right? I'm not saying, oh, you can never do like him, having kids, da da da. Sure, but when you got teenagers running around, everybody's super and everything, it's just like it just he's just not special like that. You get what I'm saying? So that interpretation has never been my favorite thing. So there alone is like, oh, we're gonna now do super family. I mean, it's funny. I'm the guy who wants the Bat family. I love the Bat family. I mean, Damon, all of them. Like I love the idea. It's like, oh yeah, you got your kid over there you didn't even know that you had, and then you got your kids that you actually have here that you raised. You know what I'm saying? You got your relationship with Barbara Gordon. You know, like all of that stuff. Like yeah, and it all plays out, and everybody doing their thing. Da da da. Because they're humans. The teamwork just makes sense in the world with all these different creatures and Solomon Grundys and weird ass, giant clay faces and shit like that. But Superman, just like 15 Superman, like he's already enough of a cheater. We got to make him work. They be like, no, no, no. But wait, wait, wait. Watch this, watch this, watch this. We gonna add 10 more of those. Let's see how it works. Like, what the hell? So that's always been the thing for me. But this is just my genuine thoughts based off my likes of the character. Again, there's a bunch of interpretations. I'm not saying this new Superman isn't Superman. Like, that's not my Superman. Crying like Man the Steel dudes are. I'm just saying, yeah, like I've been over this guy, but that's what led to me liking Man of Steel so much. It was like, yeah, I'm getting a piece of what I get in the actual cartoons that I've watched for the last decade, for the comic books that I read for the last decade. This is made for us. It's not made for the dudes who want Christopher Reeve over and over and over and pandering to Christopher, like Smallville did that. Everything does that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like, yeah, this is gonna be a original score. Like I remember when before that movie came out, I was like, yo, I hope it don't got that dan shit. Like, because I already loved the animated music more than that, because it was like that song but more mature. And I always do, the damn beat, because I mean, It is. It was a dun, 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 but then the animated series was dun, 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 dun. It just had like more gravitas to it. And so I was like, yeah, I want that for the movie. Not that beat, but something like that. Like you build. Build. I'm not saying it don't sound like it. No, you just build. Zelda music builds. Mario music builds on what was there. It's not always the exact same. No, no. Instead, now you actually get like it's like it remixes the shit. Like it'll play with it, and it's like yeah, it's just not the same thing. From NES, you know what I mean? And I could go on and on. Y'all get my point. To each their own, man. But you know what they say: women lie, men lie, but numbers don't, and these numbers ain't lying. So yeah, that's all I gotta say on that's my Superman review. Since we talking movies right now, I might as well throw this shit in here too. I just saw that Ian McKellen, none other than the Wizard himself, revealed that for the Hunt of Golem, you know, the new movie being made by Andy Serkis, Gandalf and Frodo are gonna be back in that one, which is really cool. Because as you know, the Hunt for Golem, well, if you know the story, Lord of the Rings, you know how it ends. You see it at the beginning of the Fellowship. You know, Baggins, Shire, but yeah, the Hunt for Golem, they gonna be in that in some capacity. I don't expect, you know, Ian McKellen to be in it throughout the whole movie. I mean, that would be a dream to get a whole new movie with Gandalf in it for me. But yeah, and Frodo, let's be real, like Frodo will probably just be something small. Also, just like in The Hobbit, which is cool. I think in little times like that is cool. I think it's a cool thing to do every goddamn 20 years, basically. It's fun, you know what I mean? Like, as a fan, why not, you know? So yeah, that's exciting. It's a lot going on, man. Like Alien Earth is tonight, episode 3. So expect a review for that, you know, soon on the damn Patreon. And yeah, I enjoyed this show. I really, 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 really did. It was surprising. I mean, what's a sort of 45 minutes? Like I said, I knew it was gonna be something special. Like I just knew. And yeah, the game does look special. Listen, if you getting Dragon Drive, there ain't no way you ain't getting this. And if you have to pick out of I'm saying when the Switch is not bundled. Like if you're buying into the Switch and it's not bundled with Mario, it might be bundled with Pokemon or something different at the time. You know, maybe they'll do a Metroid Prime 4 bundle or something like that. But it's not bundled with the Switch at the time. And you gotta choose between Mario Kart and Air Riders for not casual. I'm saying like a core gamer. I think Air Riders for many will be the one that they're like, you know what, I'm gonna go with this one. You know, and you can't really fault them after this show. It just has a lot of content. Especially if you see like online, like yeah, it actually does have a community. It built up a community just like Splatoon, Smash Brothers, you know what I'm saying? Mario Kart and stuff like that on the Switch, then yeah, it's gonna be even more of an easy cop because yeah, there's a community here. Why could it not have through this window? So weird. And it looked like the character wanted to, but he couldn't. Yeah, man. Comic Punch said he pick it over Kart. Yeah. I'm you know, the Mario fan in me is like, ah. But right now, today, I feel like Kart is guaranteed to get more support, which eventually would make it the more robust, better experience. But that might also come at a cost. So yeah, like I think right now, if you ask, like, yo, they're both out right now. Let's say it's November 20th. It's like, yeah, which one to get? Yeah, I think Kirby might be the one. Because I feel like Cart isn't gonna go anywhere. You get what I'm saying? It's always gonna have a community there. I think Kirby, it's crucial to get there, get in early to experience the game with a community, the way it's supposed to be experienced, and hopefully that community sticks around. If it doesn't, then yeah, getting in on it later, 2028, 2029, probably ain't gonna be as good as Mario Kart, because Mario Kart will still probably be getting updates in those years. If you go by the way Mario Kart 8 was supported, deluxe and the booster course passes and stuff. Yeah. Later, Doc, son. But yeah, I should get off this now and start getting ready for the next stream. The next stream, yeah, that's gonna be 2 hours long. It's gonna be a lot in there. Supposedly Hollow Knights, Resident Evil, Call of Duty. Um, Listen, this is what I know. This is what I know. And I made my graphics already for the future game show and all that. But yeah, future game show is gonna include brand new footage, trailer, whatever the case may be, for Deer and Boy. Y'all know Deer and Boy, the game with the little boy and the deer, like the title says. Remember, you see the deer actually grow throughout the gameplay, then it gets like magical abilities. Yeah, I've been anticipating that game for mad long. It's gonna be there on Wednesday at the Future Game Show, so I'm ready to live react to that. That's gonna be awesome. I'm bringing that up, but that's not gonna be on Open Night Live today. Wait, I said Wednesday. Yeah, wait, well, yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, all right. So, I'm just making sure I'm getting the date right. I was making sure I'm not mixing it up with those Xbox events, like events, not events that are happening. Yeah, it's gonna be there at the Future Game Show live from Gamescom. So yeah, reaction for that and all that. Can't wait to see that game again. Can't wait. I've been wanting to see that game for a long time. And then what else we got? Yo, go to the next match, man. And then what else we got? I mean, that opening night live. What else is rumored to be there? I think I was it. I said Resident Evil, Call of Duty. Um, there's something else that and it's like right there too that I remember I saw. I said Resident Evil, Call of Duty. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be 2 hours. Oh yeah, Ninja Gaiden 4. Ninja Gaiden 4, if I'm not mistaken, is confirmed to be there. I'm almost guaranteed that's the game I was thinking. Because I know, because I was like, oh yeah, I want to see that because I beat, the Ninja Gaiden that just dropped on Xbox. So I'm excited to play that one. That one's gonna have a touch of, Bayonetta in it because Platinum Games and all that. So that should be good. That should make the game a lot better. And the game does look a lot better from what we've seen already. And there was previews actually a few weeks ago that came out from some media outlets, and all of those were glowing. So I'm excited for that game. That's gonna be a big one this year. So that's gonna be there. What else? Is this anything else? I can't remember everything, but I'm excited to see that. And yeah, come through. Let's watch that. You said Jeff gonna be crying about Resident Evil again. Nah, he's gonna be crying about whatever is the big closer this time. I can't believe I got this one. Oh my god. Brand new Pong. Like, yo, he crying for Pong, not knocking Pong, but damn, he going crazy. Like, nah, that was funny. You remember the crying? I was like, yo, he really crying. But I get it because for him, it's like, I'm not just like I mean, he's always in the suit and he is the suit, but he wasn't the suit at one point. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, he started this stuff, you could say, from the ground up slowly, and it's like to work his way all the way from like being a host to doing his own thing to then being able to reveal juggernauts at his show like Resident Evil, I get it. You know what I'm saying? If I was in his position and it's like, oh yeah, you get to reveal the brand new trailer for Prime 4, I'd probably be crying too. Even worse, you know what I mean? I'd be up there straight the ocean, you know what I mean? Be like an anime straight ocean coming out of my face. Like that shit crazy. Like I get it, you know what I mean? We make jokes, but I get it, man. I get it. Where you going? Where you going? Man. Yo, Fortnite, yo, just it just it is just always changing, man. Always doing crazy stuff. Like this rock right here, you can hit it, it glows, and then it shoots off, and like for what? For nothing really. Like I mean, you could like ride it, but it's just there. It just be stuff for no reason. But yeah, I love this mode. Come on, man. It's Master Chief and Snake running around. What other game you gonna do that in? That's actually one setup. That's actually one setup you can't do in Smash Brothers right there, right? Because it's like, yo, Snake is in it, but there's no Master Chief representation yet. The next one, oh man, they can literally go into the catalog. Oh, it's me by myself right now. Got him. Back in one of these situations. I don't remember this gameplay. I don't remember whether I get caught right here or whether I survive. It ain't looking good though. Oh, you drunk that too soon. Got him. Or not. Oh yeah. And we're gonna leave it at that. I see y'all during the opening night live stream. Thanks for coming through for this Kirby stream. I enjoyed it. Thanks for, listening to my Superman TED Talk. And yeah, I'll see y'all, well, in a few hours. Peace.